Hey everybody, it's DJ, aka RaisorBlade, and before we watch this Let's Watch of Norm of the North 2, Keys to the Kingdom, which I'm sure is a video a lot of you have already seen, but some of you might not have, I want to go ahead and provide a little bit of context for what was going on with that video and why I took it and the review for this movie down. When I reviewed the movie back in October, I eventually got an email from Splash Entertainment saying that I couldn't have that video up. Not because of fair use. As fair use goes, I'm fine. But because the movie hadn't officially been released yet. Despite the fact that the movie had been done for well over a year, as far as I know. So, as fair use goes, like I said, I'm fine. I'm within my rights. But since the movie hadn't officially been released to the public yet, and the version I was using was some pirated version, that was a little more iffy, so I decided to play it safe and just go ahead and take the videos down, both the review and the Let's Watch. But I just got the word that Lionsgate is officially releasing Norm of the North 2, Keys to the Kingdom to the public. Yep. It is officially going to be released in... Let me go ahead and zoom in here real quick. In select theaters and video on demand on January 11th. Which means that on January 11th... the movie's fair game, so I can do whatever the hell I want to do with the movie. So I can review it, and Splash Entertainment can't do a damn thing about it. So, and if they try to, then that's them breaking the law. So, yeah, just kind of wanted to bring that up. So that's why I'm re-uploading the Let's Watch. I'm going to wait until the 11th to re-upload the review. But basically, yeah. If anywhere in the Let's Watch I say this movie has not been released yet, I wanted to have this little portion at the beginning to kind of clarify it. Again, I made this video back in October, before this announcement was even made, so, you know, I don't want to see any comments saying, RaisorBlade, the movie is being released, you're just a fucking idiot, because I know I'm a fucking idiot, but at the same time, at the time, they weren't releasing the movie, so I was right at the time. I just wanted to make this little thing in the beginning to let you guys know that. I'm well aware they're releasing the movie, and they... yeah, so I know. I'm just saying, I'm just letting you guys know I know. And that's why I took the video down in the first place and why I'm re-uploading it. Because it'll be out in the public and it'll be fair game. So, just wanted to get that out there. Wanted to give you guys some context. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Plus Ultra! What's up, everybody? My name is RaisorBlade. So, do you guys want to see the scariest movie of all time? And when I say scary, I mean not the actual movie itself, but just the mere thought of a movie like this even existing? Well, guys, I got the movie you all have been asking for. That's right. The long and heavily requested Norm of the North sequel. Yes. This exists. This actually exists. Norm of the North of all movies, one of the most hated movies of 2016, actually has a sequel. And we're going to watch it today. Norm of the North 2, Keys to the Kingdom. An hour-and-a-half long movie. God, I think maybe the first one was that long. Maybe this one's even longer. I don't know exactly. But, yeah. This actually exists, and we're actually going to watch it. I still can't believe this does exist. Like, I can't even imagine the idea of a movie like this existing at all. It blows my mind. But this was made by Splash Entertainment, the same people who made the Alpha and Omega sequels. And I'm sure many of you know how great those movies are. So, yeah. Along with the second movie here, there's also a third one in development that I've heard of. And I'm not going to lie, I've even heard there may or may not be a fourth Norm of the North movie. I'm not making that up. While doing research for this, trying to find it, I found out that there may or may not be a fourth movie in development. It blows my mind. It's like, does Splash really think Norm of the North is the movie that is going to bring home the bacon? It's unbelievable. It's funny because like Alpha and Omega didn't even make that much money from what I know of. I mean, it was technically a success, but not like a giant success. Like not a blockbuster or nothing like that. And yet, it went on to make 8 movies total in the franchise. So, Norm of the North, from what I can tell, from what I know, Norm of the North technically was a financial success. But given that its budget was only $8 million, and that's not counting marketing, that's not really that big of an accomplishment. It made like maybe $20 million in the box office, which is nothing. But that's enough to warrant sequels, I guess. But yeah, still blows me away that this actually exists. Yeah, enough talking. Let's actually sit down and watch this thing. But before we watch the movie, I should probably bring this up because you guys are going to comment about it. I know you guys are. So, as of right now, at this point in time, this movie has not officially been released. In fact, as of right now, there's not even a release date yet. And yet, this movie is right here. I have the movie right here, the full movie. And it's going to have these words on the screen. Like, it says the words Acme, property of Splash Entertainment, not for distribution, stuff like that. So yeah, since this movie is not officially released yet, this is probably the only copy that exists right now. So, yeah, you guys are going to see the words on the screen for both this Let's Watch and the review. There's nothing I can do about that. This is the best copy I could get. I mean, it's still, the words are, you get used to the words, basically. It's not like a big issue. You'll get over it. And you may think to yourself, well, RaisorBlade, why didn't you just wait for the actual movie to come out to get the best copy? Well, the thing is, this movie's been done for well over a year at this point. So the question is, I don't know if they're ever going to release this movie. I mean, I hope not officially because it's a piece of shit. But at the same time, they made a trailer and released the trailer like about a month ago or so. So the question is, are they going to release it or not? I have no idea. This movie's been done for over a year, and they just recently released a trailer, so I don't know what the hell's going on at Splash Entertainment. I don't know what's going through their minds. I don't know if they're debating, could we make this a thing? Could we release this actually? Is this a good idea? I mean, the answer is no, but they're just the fact that they're sitting there thinking, is this a good idea or not? I can't even imagine how they're even having that argument. But, yeah, to answer all your questions and what's going on, yeah, there's your answer. So, enough talking, enough babbling. I've been babbling for 5 minutes. Enough talking, let's sit down and watch this movie, shall we? This is Norm of the North 2, Keys to the Kingdom. Look at these effects. So beautiful, especially the words. I really like the words. Really add to the picture. Yeah, I'm sure this movie's gonna make a big splash in the puddle of shit it is. They literally slid on the ice. Did you guys see that? Norm of the North 2, the movie we all wanted to exist for some reason.
Hey, thanks, Socrates. You're a real prince. I forgot why.
Doesn't even sound like Rob Schneider. I mean, I kind of like the voice a little better, honestly, but it's still kind of weird. Sorry, Brandon. You can't be Rob Schneider in my next review. You know, it was only kind of funny when Poe from Kung Fu Panda did it, but here it's just really, really annoying. Like, you have no idea.
He's not some goofball sliding around on the ice.
That's right, I forgot. Norm had kids! Norm had kids! Oh god, no!
What's up, dudes and dudettes?
I still ask the question, how is Norm even alive? He hasn't killed to eat, and at this rate, I'm surprised he hasn't gotten blunt force trauma!
Tell your friends, free snow cones for everybody, big party.
They're surrounded by snow. You can have snow cones whenever the hell you want.
For the first time, we officially recognize the ascendancy of a new king of the Arctic.
For the first time? Isn't there a new king every kid? I don't think that's how that works.
Just a sec.
Wait, he has her phone number? They made it a big deal at the end of the last movie that they may never see each other again. But here, he just has her phone number. Okay, that's fine.
Wait, the reason I'm calling is because I have huge news. You ready?
And you didn't start off with that important news?
Speaker.
Genius?
Everyone, my first order of business as your king is to go back to New York City.
Yeah, to abandon you all and let you all fend for yourselves. That's what a king does. Jesus Christ.
Don't underestimate your father. He's done this once before, and he can do it again.
The love interest has already gotten more lines in the last, like 10 minutes than she did in the entire first movie. Gotta admit, it's an improvement!
Hey, Quinn, I was thinking that as the oldest, you'd like to see the Big Apple too. What do you say?
You want me to come with you?
Sure do.
Peace out, Arctic! Don't let your meatloaf!
Don't let your meat loaf, what?
Well,
What was that? What was that even supposed to mean?
Shut eye.
You know, I could have brought our whole family, making a big family trip, but... who needs a wife?
I said you can't come. Really? You came to support me?
Oh, that totally makes it okay for you, ignoring my direct order!
Okay,
Quinn speaks human too?
He does.
I do?
Yes, you do.
He does?
Wow, it's weird the movie actually acknowledged that fact. I thought they say fuck that rule. But I guess we still won't explain how that rule works. He just can. Fuck it. There it is. There's the farting shit I wanted so badly to see.
I just want to make sure I'm actually...
Oh, God.
We can try and triangulate his coordinates by using a combination of a peer-to-peer traffic system and the City of New York's own proprietary mapping algorithms.
Beep beep. Nerd alert.
How he's able to do all that stuff with a cell phone in the Arctic, away from technology and stuff? Never explained. Or at least I'm sure it never will. He's just super smart like that.
You must be related to Noam.
Yep, that's
No, I'm just another polar bear that happens to be here.
Look at him up there. He's cooler than a cucumber, isn't he?
Cooler than a cucumber? What?
Stairs.
This movie makes no sense sometimes. And we're only 16 minutes in! Jesus.
Come here. Oh, you wanna... Okay,
All right, then.
Ooh, big... Yeah.
Okay, we know that Norm's stupid, but can he really fuck up a handshake?
Don't worry, Norm. You got this. Just imagine everyone naked.
Ew. Ew, what the fuck? That's
I'm the only one who's naked.
that's nasty, man.
Norm, can I offer you and your entourage a ride home? In this 40-foot stretch limo?
Does he really have to talk like John F.
New
Kennedy?
York.
I'm starting to think that woman's like a villain or something. Like, she keeps making these weird appearances and shit.
Norm, buddy.
Oh my god, they brought the actor back.
Harry!
Why?
Guys,
No, in a bad way. There were a bunch of robberies last night, and the entire city thinks you did it.
what?
What's going
This has
on?
gotta be a mistake.
Stay calm. How can I stay calm? I've lost my entire life savings. I'll lose my house.
Poor Mrs. Lieberman.
Who the fuck is she?
Makes sense.
Yeah, I wonder who it is. Like, what's the fucking point of spoiling that right away?
Come on!
You have to be an idiot to not see it coming. They basically spoiled it for you. Way to go, Norm of the North 2, you idiot.
This is bad.
See? My dad would have been on his butt after the first step. Definitely not him.
Good point.
It's either Larry or that old
The
woman.
Norm look-alike.
It's either Larry or the old woman. I think it might be the old woman. I don't know why. They kept hammering her in for some
He
reason.
loves him.
For your dad.
For your best friend.
But I say, please don't ship those two. They're a person and animal. Please don't do it.
Tell him old Larry is firmly on Team Norm.
It's either the old lady or the mayor now at this point.
We're never gonna solve this.
Not so fast. Look at this.
First, we talked to Lawrence, who led us to the dry cleaners, who said the suit was stolen. But now we're in Chinatown, at the bank.
Oh, slow down. I didn't follow any of that. Stay where you
How
are.
could I? You were talking so clear.
First, to get out of this. It's a little itchy.
Why not just call the cops like a normal person would? This isn't a superhero movie where you have to save the day.
What was it?
More robbers, huh?
What the fuck is this?
This is Fong, the face of the Bank of Chinatown. I've heard stories. Now I know they're true.
What? So wait, there's a ninja rabbit in this series now? What the fuck? Why?
Listen. Hey guys.
Also, can the rabbit just talk to people normally? He can't do stairs, but he can do parkour? Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Fong will help you. Fong knows Norm is a good bear. You know, you should be proud of yourself.
Who the hell are you?
I know you have many questions, but please do not talk until we get you out of here.
Yes, developing a backstory is way too hard for these writers.
Attention all police officers. There are free donuts in the lobby.
What amazing lip syncing there.
I am rich. I have my way.
How are you rich? You're a ninja bunny rabbit. How are you rich? How are you in the helicopter? Who the hell are you?
Fong, you and the lemmings get this boat back to the harbor. I'll take care of these.
Yeah, because I'm suddenly a fighter now. I can't do stairs, but I can fight. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, we're in the middle of a fight, but someone whistled at me, so I better go check it out. Yeah, 'cause that's what people do in a fight. Shoot-a! Shoot-a!
Who calls the shots for the henchmen? Who really stole?
You can't ask them.
Let's return the money to the mayor. He'll know I'm innocent. He'll help us. Lemmings.
Oh, it's the mayor, isn't it? It's the mayor.
Police, stop the mayor.
You heard him, Tony.
Stop him from doing what? Oh, yeah, I get it. Mayor Freeman, you're
Really?
under arrest.
How long is this shit gonna go on for? Like, seriously. Do we really gotta make this even longer? I feel like this movie's going on way longer than it has to. Like, we got a whole hour and a half for this, yet it feels like this should be wrapping up in like 5 minutes. It's so weird.
I'm gonna make him apologize to the people.
Say you're sorry for making a shitty sequel! Say you're sorry for making a shitty sequel! Like, bang his head against the window. Gets destroyed by the blades! That's the end of the movie, guys! That'd be great. How did that even happen?
I won't let you down, Mrs. Lieberman.
Who is that Lee? Why?
Are you ready to apologize? Never.
Say you're sorry. I was kidding.
Are you ready to apologize now? Don't like your meatloaf?
What does that even mean? The joke makes no sense.
Feeling good.
So wait, was that first half supposed to be its own movie? That's what it felt like. Are we just going to a completely different story now? Because that's what it felt like. It felt like that was meant to be its own movie, and now we're cutting to a completely different story. Where does Norm even keep that thing? I was like, I don't want to know.
Since we revealed Mayor Freeman's plan and saved people's money, everyone is moving their money into my bank.
Who are you? How'd you get a bank? Why is a rabbit in charge of a bank?
No one can protect what's valuable to them, like themselves.
What does that even mean?
Stan, you were supposed to be in charge, and you're playing games?
I'm having fun! Oh, sorry, King Norm. Sorry I'm not as responsible and kingly as you, your majesty.
Why put him in? Why put Stan in charge then if he's not responsible? Makes no sense.
Stan.
Oh, relax, Norm.
It looks like they're taking ice away.
Well then, yeah. It's as bad as it looks.
Can you believe this? They're stealing our ice. It's like my first day back on the job and already there's an emergency.
Why are they taking ice? It doesn't make any sense.
As Prime Minister of Technekistan, it is
That's not a real country.
It does not get more purer than that.
We don't get more stereotypical than Russian like me.
So, basically, I need to make my brother a hero?
Exactly.
Yeah, we already saw how that worked out. Wouldn't be a good idea, so maybe not do it.
My animals would like to challenge your workers to a best-of-3, winner-take-all hockey match.
We will crush you.
Because we evil men who exist solely to destroy environment, because blah blah blah, destruction of environment, blah blah blah, fuck animals, blah 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 blah.
We don't have much time to get a team together to beat the humans, so please, if you stink, get out! If you're no good, don't waste my time. There's nothing more serious than a bunch of different animals playing hockey together against a bottled water outfit from down south. Nothing!
You got a spot for your king, little bro?
Nope. Sorry, sport.
Yeah, Norm, we're trying to win here, not Arctic shake 'em to death.
I don't know why Norm's upset. They're still gonna save the Arctic anyway.
And excited for the hey, we get it. You're rich.
Rich? No, very rich.
How are you rich?
I will fund the team.
They don't explain a goddamn thing about this stupid hair.
I think that is Fong, the wealthiest animal in the world. I do not like that little bunny. I'm a hare, and I can still hear you!
Well, thanks for having that scene to make the Russians look more evil and reinstate that the bunny is rich.
I wanted to talk to you about your game. There's no I in team.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna listen to you, but only because you're the best hockey player in the world. I'm the best hockey player in the world.
They're implying that Stan has issues, but he's being a big dick. So, fuck Stan, I don't care about his issues. He's a big-ass dick.
But I would advise you to help Stan play for his home instead of himself.
He needs to play for his home instead of himself.
He knows, I just told him.
Of course you did.
So, I guess we need something to fill this out. This is already 2 movies in one. Do we really need to fill out any more time?
Benny Vulnov is a household name thanks to all of his endorsements. Would you like to be just as famous?
So Stan's really gonna fall for this shit? He's just being a dick now, at this point. Like, really. I get he's gonna learn a lesson, but he's being a complete asshole at this point.
Ah, so much delicious. Hey! It's animals versus humans in what people are calling...
They're calling it,
Oh, so the CEO can talk now?
What did that caribou just say?
I'm pretty sure he just said...
So they can't understand the caribou and the seal, but they can understand the rabbit?
Well, this wasn't part of the plan, but, we got this.
So we're not gonna call Stan out for betraying the team and shit?
No, I got this!
I know that Russians are supposed to be super strong because Russian stereotype, but he's a bear, and a polar bear at that.
Stan, let the others play as well. This isn't about you, it's about our home.
Oh, now the great King Norm is taking over hockey too, huh? The first time in my life I've had my own thing!
You ran the shows for tourists for years and loved every minute of it!
That's not the point!
Then what is, Stan?
Like, Norm actually made a good point for a second there.
You're right. We need a new coach. But I don't know anything about the sport.
No, I thought you...
I guess Fong is gonna be the coach since we saw all those pictures of hockey earlier.
Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Well, I guess I'll just go pluck myself.
Really? Did he really just say that?
Wanted to see me. Why should the good player share with the bad players? That is stupid.
Then you will not play. You will sit on the bench.
Seriously, Stan's being a real dick here.
Let's shred them like cabbage in borscht.
Get it? Because we're Russians.
I was selfish. I was stupid. And I almost ruined it for everyone. I started blow-drying my fur for Pete's sake. But I was wrong.
What? So out of fucking nowhere, Stan just learns his lesson. He's okay with working with people. He's not gonna be a dick anymore. Right the fuck out of nowhere.
We will crush you.
Not if we crush you first.
I'm sorry. I don't speak beer.
I knew it! Lemming's over here!
Wait, they're using robots? Really?
Just remember, if I can change, then you can change. Everyone can change.
Seriously? Shut up.
Vulanov, it's just like I thought. Your team is fake.
It is small technicality. You animals would never be beating us no matter what.
You still cheated though.
You want to play me and Benny?
Why? He cheated. You won. Why are you still fighting? You won already. This is so stupid. But hey, we need another 10 minutes, so why not? So now we either let it just cheat and stuff. He can just cheat openly and no one gives a shit. So what's the fucking point?
Because of your cheating, the nation of Taknekistan will be stripped of all their medals and banned from the nation games for 5 years.
Seriously? Now someone notices they're cheating? Yeah, put it back because it'll stay there. It won't float away. Please be over. Are you over finally? It's over. Jesus Christ. It's finally over. Oh, fuck me. That was so dumb. Ugh. That was really, really dumb. Really dumb. Beyond dumb. Okay, well. So that was Norm of the North 2. Keys to the Kingdom. But it really should have been Norm of the North, Keys to the Kingdom, and some other movie, because that was 2 different movies they just really loosely stitched together for some reason, because, I don't know. It makes no sense. I have no idea. I guess that might explain why it's taking so long for them to release it, because they want to just make 2 movies instead of just 1. But yeah, that was 2 movies. That was 2 completely different movies they just loosely stitched together to try and make a full-length feature, which was really dumb. Like, the Alpha and Omega movies didn't do that. At least I don't think they did. I think they released those by themselves. They were all just like 40-minute films, and that's it. But no, this one had to be a feature-length film, so let's just do 2 different stories completely and stuff like that. Ugh. Oh, this was so bad. This was so fucking bad. First of all, the animation got worse. That's not surprising. The animation was very lazy in some places. Like, things happened that made no sense. The dialogue sometimes made no sense. Like, don't let your meat loaf. Like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Makes no sense. There's the rabbit. That was so confusing. It's like there's this constant rule throughout the movie about animals that can speak human and stuff like that. It was like a big deal in the first movie and stuff like that. And while it's never explained in either the last movie or this movie, or movies, because I might as well just call it that, but we have a rabbit here that owns a bank that has been never mentioned before, and and he can just speak human. No big deal there. So in the last movie, it was like super huge that Norm could talk to humans and stuff. But in this movie, there's a rabbit that owns a bank. And he just exists in this world. No one cares. Like, no one gives a shit about the rabbit that can just talk and owns a bank. Like, what? And we never get an explanation to that. Like, how did he get to owning a bank? How did he even get there? Who the hell is he? Nothing like that. We never get an explanation for any of that, so that's constantly annoying. The plot twist on who the villain was in the first half, super obvious. I knew right away who it was. It was either going to be the mayor or that old lady who was really weird. Like, what was the point of that old lady? Did we need a character to sympathize with in New York? Because
What, Vera and Olympia weren't enough? We need some old lady to sympathize with? Like, what was the point of the old lady? That made no sense. And especially when she made that comment, it's like, just picture everyone naked. And then she looked at Norm like, no. No, what the fuck is that? That was weird. That was really weird. But, yeah, that made no fucking sense. Then you get the second half with the hockey story. I actually told Cody Slusher, the guy who does my thumbnails, like, draw me, like, on the hockey team punching the guy. I said that because I thought that was the whole film. I thought the whole movie was revolved around a hockey game or something like that. That's what the trailer led me to believe. But no, they're two completely different stories. Like, they barely have anything to do with each other. It's like Chicken Little or The Killing Joke. It's like the first half of the movie has nothing to do with the second half of the movie. It's like, why? Why not just make one of these films a movie and release it for 40 minutes? Like, who cares? Like, the Alpha and Omega series did it. Why did you have to stitch these two together and try and sell it off as a full-length film? That's just ridiculous. Like, they have nothing to do with each other, or very little to do with each other, period. It's dumb. It's really, really dumb. Ugh. But yeah, also, there's the fact that Stan is an unlikable dick in the second half. Like, for real, he's being a selfish prick. And I get that's the point, and I get that he's supposed to learn a lesson and stuff, but I'm sorry, he's such an asshole. We can't get behind him at all. And then out of nowhere, he just suddenly decides, guys, I was wrong. I'm sorry. We should be fighting for our home. Like, where did this even come from? Like, seriously. Like, pacing. Have you ever heard of the movie? And then there's the villains of the story. The mayor is just your generic lying asshole who wants money. There's nothing really to talk about there. But then you got the Russians who want to steal ice from the Arctic. Like, first of all, why are you stealing ice from the Arctic? That makes no sense. You're trying to make water and stuff like that, and they're trying to make an excuse like, it's the purest water in the world. I'm like, really? I thought, like, isn't, like, spring water supposed to be really fresh and stuff like that? Even fresher than Arctic water? Like, what makes the Arctic ice so good? Like, never explained. So, yeah, they're just stealing the ice because we need an environmental bad guy, and we need an asshole to hate in this movie, even though Stan's good enough. And plus, the Russians had to, like, cheat in hockey because they're the evil motherfuckers and stuff like that. They like borscht and stuff because Russian stereotype, Soviet Union, and all that crap. It's like, come on, really? This is, I mean, it's really stupid. It's really, really stupid. Plus, Fong, I just thinking about it now, Fong wears that Asian outfit and is supposedly Asian, so I'm just going to assume that's racist, too. Oh, God, this was so dumb. Everything about it was dumb. The dialogue is dumb. The characters are dumb. Yeah, the movie can't even stay consistent with itself. Like, I hate the fact that in the first half of the story, Norm is like, he can't walk up steps. Apparently, he can't do steps, but at the end of that story, in the first half, he's able to, like, do parkour and jump from helicopters and stuff like that and fight people. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, when the hell did he learn to do this? It's like, what's going on here? It's like in Star Wars Attack of the Clones. It's like Yoda's got a cane and he's walking super slow. And then suddenly when he's fighting Count Dooku, he's like, wow, jumping around and everything. It's like, okay, he's always been able to do that? It's stupid. It makes no sense, and it's really stupid. Oh god, this was even dumber than I thought it would be. I mean, I knew it was going to be stupid, but it's even stupider than the last movie. Oh god. I still have no idea why this exists. I'm sorry, I burped. I have no idea why this exists. I have no idea who saw the first movie and thought, yeah, let's give it a sequel. Norm of the North 2. Let's make it happen. In fact, let's make Norm of the North 2 and 3 and just stitch it together to make one big movie because no one will notice. Unless he's some, like, asshole on the internet. Oh, God. So yeah, that was Norm of the North 2. Technically, Norm of the North 2, even though it was really Norm of the North 2 and 3 I just watched together. But yeah, that was that. It was really bad. It was really, really, really bad. This was awful. I hated it. Well, can't wait to tear it apart. So, thanks for watching with me, guys. Thanks for suffering with me, because this was fun. As always, thanks so much for everything, and as always, rock on.